Welcome to Dr. Charles Speaks, a podcast for now. Dr. Charles is a nationally recognized Fortune 500 business leader, a former adjunct professor, speaker, and ministry founder. With over 30 years of exceptional performance in both business and ministry, he will share his profound approaches to developing successful leaders. Let's get motivated with Dr. Charles Speaks, inspiring excellence and generating results.
Good day, my friends. This is Dr. Charles, and today I want to continue the journey that is to motivate you and to inspire you and challenge you in your own personal leadership growth. Are we perfect yet? No, 99.5 won't do. We are striving to be 100 and take that 100 and share with someone to make them better. And so today, I want to talk about transformational leadership because this is something that is near and dear to me as well because, after all, I've got my doctorate in transformational leadership and I think I know a few things about it. I'm not an expert, but I know a few things and I just want to talk about that today. But you know, folks have been listening to me and I'm glad they've been passing on the information to others to tune in, and I'm most appreciative of that. But I want to be clear what my mission is. My mission is adding life purpose through teaching and growing others. And my vision is developing leaders to uncover their full potential through transformational leadership. And how do we do this? We do this through mentoring, coaching, and self-discovery. And my friends, when it's all said and done, my life purpose is to motivate, teach, and inspire others to live a life on purpose in order to do what? In order to leave a legacy for future generations. You know, I talk about my book from time to time. Don't Stop Now. Don't Stop Now is something about never, ever giving up. Find your purpose and how to find meaning in your life. As you move along your life journey, it's about how to listen to what God is saying and what the world is telling you and how to answer that call. That's what it's all about, my friends. And so when we talk about transformational leadership, this is a style of leadership in which leaders encourage and inspire and motivate employees to innovate and create change that will help grow and shape the future and success of a company. And so when I talk about transformational leadership, these are an opportunity to understand that transformational leaders, what they do and what I try to do as a transformational leader is to motivate workers and understand how to form the workers to come together in an integral unit that works well with others. And the style of this particular leadership, transformational leadership, is about building, establishing rapport and inspiration and showing empathy and engaging followers to work as a team. Because there's no one person that can do it all. You just try it. There's just not enough time in the day, not enough time in the week. You can work 12 hours a day, 60 hours a week, and you still will not be able to do all that you thought you could do. But when you take the diversities of minds and the talent and the experiences and the people coming together, what you're going to find is a connected, diverse leadership team with a leader showing empathy and having rapport and inspiring those to reach a common goal and objective that is going to be impactful and far-reaching. Well, transformational leadership, when you think about it and getting technical about it, there's 4 components of it: intellectual stimulation, individualized consideration, inspirational motivation, and idealized influence. These are the 4 components the experts have written on transformational leadership. What do you mean, intellectual stimulation? Well, transformational leaders not only challenge the status quo, they also encourage among their team creativity among followers. The leader encourages followers to explore new ways of doing things and new opportunities to learn. In my business in sales and marketing, we're always looking and challenging our people to find best demonstrated practices, to think outside of the box, and to bring those into the discussion, into the team, so that we all can benefit from the new learnings and the new ways of doing things, and then we can duplicate and emulate one another and pat each other on the back and be successful all together. And so a leader who says it's just my way or the highway, it doesn't work anymore, because when you're able to bring people together and you get buy-in and you bring in the creativity that they have to offer, then you'll see that you'll have a more engaging team that is working together for a common goal. Well, what do you mean by individualized consideration? Now that you told me about intellectual stimulation, well, transformational leadership also involves offering support and encouragement to the individual followers in order to foster supportive relationships. And that's why you bring teams together and you support one another and you begin to use the coaching model of telling, showing, doing, and reviewing with your people and being able to invest in them so that they are learning, and not only they're not learning just from the leader, but they're learning from each other. That's the key. Well, that means in the scheme of transformational leadership, it involves offering support and encouragement to individual followers in order to foster this supportive relationship. This is all about leaving no one behind and identifying as a leader the strength that each teammate has and being able to bring it to the surface and being able to allow the individuals to collectively work together in a group, in a team that will be able to take the diversities of experiences and successes and mold them all together, that they all can participate and go back to their area of responsibility and incorporate those things that they have learned from each other. When I think about what it is that we do well in the organization that I work, we drive for results, and number two, we make others around us better because we go through the coaching model of tell, show, do, review, and we're always educating through a continuous learning process that is allowing everyone to grow and everyone to achieve at the same time. I'm here to tell you it's a wonderful thing to see when people come together helping one another, and that's what we call leadership in transforming people's lives for the better. So we said intellectual stimulation and individualized consideration. We're talking about transformational leadership. And now there is that inspirational motivation. Inspirational motivation, transformational leaders, what they have and possess is a clear vision, and they're able to articulate to followers. And with this clear vision, leaders are able to help followers experience the same passion and the same motivation as the leader to fulfill the goals. Because it's something about following a leader that knows where they're going, where the goal is, how they're going to get there, and setting up the plays and the scheme to get there, and teams participating. You've heard me say this, that players win games, but team wins championships. And that's the key in transformational leadership, is that the leader inspires the followers, inspires the team, gets behind a vision that is tangible, a vision that they all can see each and every day, striving after it one day at a time with a team concept and arriving to the winning circle or to the end zone all together collectively and being a powerful force in success. So you must have the stimulation, the consideration, the inspiration, and now to be able to idealize, the transformational leader must serve as the role model for followers, because followers do what? They trust and respect the leader. They emulate the individual and internalize his or her ideals. So when you know something and you're passionate about it and you show empathy and you're out there to pour in with good intentions, then you will find that the followers will accept what you're trying to give, accept what you're trying to explain, and that you have become a positive role model. They will begin to emulate you, and they will begin to identify with the ideals and the things that you're about and how you're going to deliver and what is the target that you're going after. And so what does it all mean, my friends? Transformational leadership: to stimulate, to individualize, to inspire, and to lead from the front. Number 2, some of the characteristics with the time that we have left on today. Here are a few of them. When you look for a transformational leader, you're going to find these things that are factual. 1, they're very well organized, and they expect their followers to be organized and creative at the same time. Number 2, they're team-oriented, and they expect the followers will work together and to create the best possible results. Transformational leaders are generally energetic, as you can tell by the sound of my voice, enthusiastic, which you can tell by the sound of my voice, and passionate, which you can tell. At least I hope so. I'm patting myself on the back here. But not only these inspirational leaders and these energetic and enthusiastic leaders, not only are these leaders concerned and involved in the process of growing and learning and reaching goals and achieving goals, they are focused on helping every member of the group to succeed well. And as a result of that, the characteristic is that these transformational leaders, such as yourself and others and those that want to be, they in turn are respected and in turn respect those that they follow. One of the other characteristics is that these transformational leaders, they act as coach of the team. They provide training and they provide motivation to reach the desired goals. I know in my business, I don't seek to try to do everything and train everybody with everything I know. I diversify the training so that they can get contributions from a variety of people that have a single-minded of the leader and able to produce the results collectively. So these characteristics, being responsible for the team, but also instilling responsibility to the team members. And then last but not least, respect through rapport and personal influence. Well, my friend, when we talk about leadership, I've been talking about this transformational leadership. It begins within yourself to be transformed by the renewing of your mind, to set the course that the reality is that you could have so much more impact when you include so many more people that are going to be able to help you and you in turn help them. That is so key. So I close today and we'll continue this discussion with part 2. Thank you for your time. I hope you have grabbed a hold of something that will empower you to continue your journey and become better than you ever thought you could. Have a great day. Make it a great day. Make someone's life better along this week's journey.
Thank you for listening to Dr. Charles Speaks. Visit drcharlesred.com for booking info for your ministry, business, or leadership team. Get info about the Red Line, a 15-minute corporate success call each Monday morning with Dr. Charles. Follow Dr. Charles on all social media at Dr. Charles Red. Subscribe to the podcast here for every episode of Dr. Charles Speaks. Thanks for joining us. like Dr. Charles always says, no matter what, never, never, never give up. Until next time.